Pregame at Northwest High School as we get you set for a Southwestern Ohio Conference showdown between the home team, that's the Knights, and the visiting team is the Mount Healthy Owls. Both teams kneeling together at midfield. And they'll break the huddle and head back to their respective benches as we get you set for Mount Healthy and Northwest. The Owls come in 1-9-0. Their one win on the season, beating St. Bernard. That was Tuesday, September 19th of this month. Meanwhile, Northwest comes in 2-7-0. Trying to pick up win number 3. Mount Healthy trying to pick up their second win on the campaign. And both teams, ironically, playing the same formation at a 4-4-2. Normally 3 officials tonight. We only have 2. Knights will be going from our right to left. Owls from our left to right, getting final instructions over there in front of their head coach, which is Tyler Meyer. Week 7 of the Ohio High School Athletic Association in soccer is starting to wind down. It's only a 9-week schedule, so the upcoming tournament not too far off for either of these teams. But that's not on their mind. Their mind is on picking up a win tonight against a conference opponent, whether it be on the road or on their home pitch. Number 15, Cameron Wise, will set to kick it away for Mount Healthy. And our match official, Stan Gavan, signals play, and we're underway. Owls moving from right to left into the sun, so that'll play a factor throughout this first half. Sending this one ahead and cleared back by Northwest number 3, Aaron Schaus. Mount Healthy working it through the midfield, intercepted by the Knights, trying to maintain possession along the far touchline. It's going to roll out of bounds for a Mount Healthy throw-in.
Throw-in, Mount Healthy.
Knights only have 2 wins on the season, those coming back on Thursday, September 14th, when they beat Reading 3-1. Now they're going to overturn it.
It's a kick.
So it's a free kick for the Knights, not a throw-in. This sent ahead onto the foot of number 19. Offside flag went up. Bryce Jordan.
Offside, Northwest, free kick, Mount Healthy.
Trying to move the ball up along the far touchline, but the flag went up offsides. And then their second win came Saturday, September 23rd, when they beat Fairfield Local 10-0. Northwest playing back-to-back games. They did play at home last night. Talked to the head coach, Austin Morgan, in the pregame. He said they fought hard last night, but they did lose 1-0. Knights in transition, sending this one into the box. Good defense by Mount Healthy. It's going to be cleared out of bounds. And it's going to be a goal kick for Mount Healthy. Charles Gibson will kick it away into the middle, off the foot of Simon Coffey. Knights working at about the 20-yard line. Sending this one ball into the box. Chested down by Mount Healthy, chipped ahead onto the foot of number 10, but the offside flag yet again goes up.
Offside, Northwest.
So 2 opportunities for the Knights
Mount Healthy.
here in the first 2.5 minutes have been negated because of an offside. Mount Healthy will put this one back into play, and they'll slide it over to number 11, Jordan Sanders. And he will take the free kick from the 5-yard line. Knights are in action tomorrow night on their home field. We'll be playing another form of football. Here come the Knights in transition. Good defense by Mount Healthy's number 11, Jordan Saunders, and Mount Healthy tries to clear. Northwest able to intercept momentarily, and Mount Healthy gets it right back. The Owls weaving through traffic sent ahead. Andrew Smith sending this one right in on goal, and Charles Gibson will scoop it up and fire it ahead. High ball up in the air, chested down by Isaiah Wetz, and then it'll pop up into the Owls goalkeeper's hands.
Goal kick, Mount Healthy.
Just about 4 minutes played here in the first half. We're scoreless. Owls and Knights in a Southwestern Ohio Conference showdown. We were talking about Northwest playing a home football game tomorrow night. Little Miami will roll into town on homecoming night. Waycross TV will have that one for you tomorrow night. Knights pushing it into the offensive third, cleared out of bounds by Mount Healthy. It'll be a Northwest throw-in. Aaron Shoes will throw it in for the Knights. Chested down by Brennan Gehring. Into the box, Mount Healthy trying to clear, and Northwest starting to apply some pressure. This one rolled slowly in on target and scooped up by John Gibbons. Mount Healthy trying to work through the midfield. Tyler Myers told me in the pregame that this is a very hard-fighting team. The record might not show it 1-9-0 with the Mount Healthy Owls, but each and every night they come to play 80 minutes of soccer. And that's well appreciated by a coach. And a lot of these guys are young on both sides of the team. Northwest moving it through the midfield. Simon Coffey lost it, picked up by Diplin Ra. Northwest been maintaining possession for the last 3.5, 4 minutes or so. This cleared up onto the foot of Isaiah Wetz. Sends this one ahead. Flag stays down. Andrew Smith firing a shot. Was blocked out of bounds. It'll be the first corner kick of the night for Northwest with about 34.5 minutes to play in the half. Dangerous opportunity right here as the Knights try to knock on the door. Corner kick coming. Here it is, into the box. Sails wide over everyone's shot on target, but it missed the goal, and it'll be a goal kick for Mount Healthy.
Goal kick, Mount Healthy.
Owls will get in their first substitution of the game tonight. Chested down by the Owls as they look to pass the 50-yard line. Northwest possession, having all the possessions here in the first half. This sent into the box and dangerously cleared back in front, back onto the foot of Breon Gehring, and he shanked it to the far side.
Mount Healthy throw-in.
Owls will throw it in. Just about 7 minutes played here in the first half. Kyle Evans and Waycross TV from gorgeous Northwest High School. Beautiful facilities out here. Looking forward to tomorrow night's game. I'll be back on the call of that one. This one sent into the box, headed away. Dangerous possession for Northwest, for Mount Healthy. Northwest trying to get a shot on goal. Sliding tackle, but the Knights able to fire this one over the goal and out of bounds for a goal kick.
Goal kick, Mount Healthy.
Knights got a big one this Saturday. They'll take on Colerain Cardinals at 12 o'clock. And then they'll go on the road to take on the Talawanda Braves. It's a tough conference. It's what Austin Morgan told me in the pregame, talking to the head coach of Northwest. And they've yet to play Talawanda, but he told me that the other two teams in the conference, Talawanda, Ross, and Little Miami, well, they played the Panthers and Rams fairly well. A couple of games decided by a goal or two this season. Knights working it through the midfield, and this will go out of bounds right in front of the Mount Healthy bench. Knights will throw it in just about almost 10 minutes played here in the first half. We're still scoreless. This shot pass, I should say, and coming out to scoop it up is Charles Knights trying to maintain possession. It's been all Northwest here in the first 10 minutes of the first half in terms of possession. Knights looking for an early goal to sit into the box. Headed down by Mount Healthy's number 11, Jordan Sanders. Another opportunity, firing it, and he missed it wide.
Wide right. Goal kick, Mount Healthy.
Sun just about over the trees over there, and our producer / cameraman, Tony Suarez, appreciating that.
Assistant AD, that guy. Better put the lights on. Sit there and talk.
Goal kick coming up for the Owls, and this one played onto the foot of number 14, Jelani Jones, and then back to his goalkeeper, out of bounds.
Throw in Northwest.
Knights will get a throw in deep in the offensive third. Tyler Myers told me in the pregame that some of their weaknesses are communicative issues.
Northwest, free kick, Mount Healthy.
That when their team takes the pitch, they don't communicate very much or very often, and he feels like that's led one of the few reasons why the Owls find themselves 1-9-0 on the campaign. Mount Healthy still trying to get it past the 50-yard line for about the second time. Northwest dominating possession in their half of the end. Now Mount Healthy trying to clear, tried to get it past the 45. It's intercepted, chipped ahead, and firing it over the goal was number 10, Isaiah Wetz for Northwest. Goal kick upcoming. Isaiah Wetz, he's a freshman. Just two freshmen on this roster for head coach Austin Morgan. Goal kick coming from Mount Healthy. Nice booming kick. Cleared out to the 40 and intercepted by Northwest down the far sideline. Cal Joshua has it. It's intercepted by DeWash Marga. For Mount Healthy momentarily, the Owls will pick it up and they'll start it ahead. Trying to shake off number 10. That's the freshman as Mount Healthy pushes it ahead onto the foot of number 19. His pass intercepted, cleared right into the Knights bench. Owls throw in along the near touch line. Jordan Saunders will throw it in. Nice 10-yard throw. Saunders has to retreat. Body's bumping at midfield. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a Mount Healthy throw in to the chagrin of Austin Morgan. Felt like it touched an Owl last. Mount Healthy pushing it ahead. Their first opportunity inside the offensive third. Number 12. Try to send it back. It'll roll into the hands of Tom Austin. Austin Tom, excuse me. First goal kick for the Knights. Cleared to the 50-yard line, chested down by Jose Rivera LeBoy. Chipped ahead, and Mount Healthy able to maintain possession. This pass intercepted. Chipped into the middle. Simon Coffey tries to clear. And it'll roll in on the goalkeeper, and he'll scoop it up. Another goal kick coming for Austin Tom. Long bomb all the way down the far touchline onto the foot of Bryce Jordan. And that'll skitter out of bounds.
Goal kick, Mount Healthy.
Mount Healthy with the goal kick. Owls come in 1-9-0. Just 4 games remaining for Mount Healthy after tonight. 2 against conference opponents, 2 against non-conference opponents. They'll take on Harrison October 5th. That's a Thursday night. They'll travel to Middletown to take on GMC Middletown Middies. Edgewood, Clark Montessori will round out the season September 14th, a 5 o'clock game. Owls on the attack. This one chipped over the crossbar, hit the field goal.
Goal kick, Northwest.
Another goal kick coming, but a good opportunity, and saw head coach Austin Morgan telling his players that they got to push up a little bit, apply some pressure. Now Mount Healthy gets the goal kick and see if they can work it through the midfield. Number 14 controlling. Jelani Jones has it for the Owls. Intercepted by Simon Coffey. Slides it over to Isaiah Wetz. The freshman puts on the afterburners up the near touchline. Sends it in the middle. Chips it back onto the foot of number 6, who fires and scores. Andrew Smith buries the goal. 25 minutes and 9 seconds to play in the half. The Knights have a 1-0 advantage.
At the 25:09 mark, Northwest 1, Mount Healthy 0.
So it's 1-0 in favor of Northwest. Isaac Whites working up the near touchline, intercepted by number 19. Now the Owls trying to counterattack onto the foot of Cameron Whites. And this one's sent in. Little one hop to Austin Tom, and he'll control things and settle it down. Booming kick. Mount Healthy trying to intercept. Jordan Whites tried to intercept it for Mount Healthy. Northwest continuing to attack deep into the offensive third. It's a corner kick coming up for the Knights.
Northwest.
Dangerous opportunity right now for the Knights to take what could be a 2-0 advantage. Just past under 24 minutes to play in the half. Corner kick coming from the far side, sent in and clear. Right on target, he missed it. Aaron Schaus had the opportunity, missed it to the left. Near chance for Northwest to take a 2-0 advantage. Knights continuing to press. Mount Healthy will clear it out of play. Momentarily thought it was going to go out of bounds and stayed in all along the near touchline. Mount Healthy intercepts, sends it into the middle. Offside flag did go up.
Offside, Mount Healthy. Free kick, Northwest.
Stan Gavan, our match official, he's doing double duty tonight, working the lines as well as calling the fouls in the middle. Normally a 3-man crew for Varsity, but one of our officials did not show up tonight. Not sure what that reason was, and just 2 men with whistles and red shirts tonight. Nice keep along the far side, and then chipped out of bounds by Mount Healthy's 17, Jordan White. Northwest throw in with just over 22 minutes to play in the first half. Kyle Evans and Waycross TV from Northwest High School. Gorgeous night for soccer here in the Tri-State as the season starts to wind down. A couple of substitutions.
And number 8, Junior Nakasana.
Junior Nakasa and Jordan Burnett checking in for the Knights. Short throw in, Mount Healthy trying to intercept as they continue to battle for it along the far touchline. It's out of bounds, last touch by the Knights. Owls throw in. Mount Healthy went 1-8-0 last year. Their only win Tuesday, September 6th at St. Bernard, which is ironic because that's also their lone win on the 2017 campaign. Foul in the middle will go against number 7. Simon Coffey is the culprit.
Free kick, Mount Healthy.
Diplin Raw is the injured player, down momentarily, but back to his feet, and he seems to be okay. So free kick coming from Mount Healthy. This ball headed out of bounds by the Knights.
Mount Healthy throwing.
Owls did not win a single conference game last year and come into tonight 7th place in the Southwestern Ohio Conference standings. Everyone trying to track down Talawanda, 9-2-1.
Northwest throwing.
Right behind them, the Ross Rams at 8-1-2. Talawanda is also undefeated in conference play. Owls trying to get to it first. Settled down by number 10, Dakota Hansel. And then Mount Healthy will put it onto the foot of Jose Rivera Laboy. Rivera has it. Sends it up. Trying to connect with
Northwest
number
throwing.
4, Christopher Roseman. Knights will quickly throw it in, but Mount Healthy able to intercept and push it ahead. That shot off target, and then firing one right on goal and goes out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Mount Healthy.
Yeah, corner kick for Mount Healthy.
Owls trying to tie things up here in the first half. It's 1-0 Northwest. Corner kick going to come from the far side. Owls will deliver it in. Headed down by a Knights player and then chipped out of play. Ball's going to roll to the near touchline and roll out.
Throwing Northwest.
Mount Healthy playing 2 games in 3 days. Meanwhile, Northwest playing back-to-back games. They lost last night 1-0 to Winton Woods here at home. Jordan Burnett sends it ahead to Junior. Sends it into the box and chipped up and wide. Mount Healthy able to settle it down and tried to clear it. It's going to go out of bounds off number 3.
Northwest.
DeWash Marger, the last Owl to touch it. Substitution for Northwest, number 21.
In the game for Northwest, number 21, Jackson Gehring.
Jackson Gehring will check in for the Knights. Back and forth contest. Knights controlling the early part of this first half, and that's why they have a 1-0 advantage. I'm sure that's something that head coach Tyler Myers will be talking about in the locker room. Still got 17 and a half minutes to play in the half. Talked about everyone chasing Ross, followed by Little Miami, Edgewood, Harrison, Northwest, Mount Healthy at the bottom of the Southwestern Ohio Conference. Pressure intercepted, and Mount Healthy able to clear. Bounced off a Knight's leg, and Northwest settles it down. Sent in and cleared. Back to the 35-yard line. Northwest continuing their attack, and this will roll right in on goal, and Charles Gibson will settle it down and clear it to the 45-yard line or so. Mount Healthy trying to push forward. Knights intercept. Devon Brown cleared it to the far side, picked up and intercepted by Nick Harper.
Mount Healthy throwing.
Owls will throw it in at about the 20-yard line. Off the foot of DeWash Marger, and then
Foul on Mount Healthy. Free kick, Northwest.
a little bit of contact, and our match official, Stan Gavan, blows the whistle. Knights are onside. Opportunity denied. Cleared it out. And then sent back into the box. 2-on-1 opportunity negated by Charles Gibson. Sent ahead. Knights trying to settle things down. It's going to roll out of bounds. It will remain with Northwest.
Northwest.
2-on-1 opportunity and excellent goalkeeping.
Mount Healthy.
Owls will throw it in deep in their end of the pitch. Well, head coach Austin Morgan thinking he could have a 2-0 advantage, but Mitch Morgan, excuse me, not Austin. Knights on the counterattack. Couple of Owls able to close them off. Sent over to the near side, and they'll slip it back to Jackson Gehring. Northwest trying to recollect themselves at midfield. Owls trying to get possession of the soccer ball. This pass sent ahead and blocked down, and the race is on as Bryce Baldick was able to clear it back to about the 20-yard line. Northwest intercepts, and they'll clear it back, but a couple of Owls back there to settle things down. Jordan Saunders chips it up the near touchline. Intercepted by Aaron Strauss.
Mount Healthy throwing.
Owls will throw it in deep in the offensive third. Only 4 goals is all Mount Healthy scored on the 2017 campaign. They'd like one right here to tie things up. Throw in. Northwest intercepts, and they'll try to navigate through midfield. Punch back inside Owls territory. Substitution waiting for Northwest during the next stoppage of time. Shouldered down by number 14, Jelani Jones. Now the Owls trying to navigate the midfield. This pass sent to Simon Coffey. Northwest starts to motor ahead onto the foot of Coffey. Chips it ahead to number 19, Bryce Jordan. Dancing along that far touchline, knocked out of bounds
Northwest throwing.
by number 17, Jordan Whites. A couple of substitutions for Northwest.
In the game for Northwest, number 18, Rico Cosby Jr. And number 14, Joshua Calley.
Rico Crosby Jr. along with Joshua Calley checking in for Northwest.
Goal kick, not healthy.
It's under 12 minutes to play here in the first half. Gorgeous night. Gorgeous fall temperatures starting to come about here in the Tri-State. Be perfect weather tomorrow night for homecoming here at Northwest as the Knights and Panthers will do battle in a conference showdown that Waycross TV will have. Northwest continuing to maintain possession, and they'll chip it ahead. Intercepted. Diplin Raw, has it for Mount Healthy, but it's intercepted by Bryce Baldick. Knights putting on the burners. This one cleared back and out of play. Mount Healthy trying to intercept it. And they'll chip it out along that far touchline.
Northwest throwing.
Another couple of substitutions as
In the game, number 24, Raj Al-Qassam.
that's Raj El-Qassam
And
and
number 10, Isaac Whites.
Isaac White's checking back in for Coach Morgan's squad. Kind of interesting that both teams are playing the exact formation in a 4-4-2. Into the box, chested down, and they'll slip it back, and fired it, but it missed. Again fired on target and scooped up and had to be punched away. An emergency clearance. Knights will
Good job by the Mount Healthy goalkeeper.
pick up the throw-in with just under 10 minutes to play in the half. Knights on top 1-0. Bryce Baldick settles things down. He'll slide it over to Isaac White. And a foul on
Foul Northwest.
the Knights
Kick,
will
Mount Healthy.
give Mount Healthy a free kick. Meanwhile, Northwest comes in 2-7-0 on the season. Largest loss in the regular season last year, 6-0 to Coleraine. They'll face that same Cardinal team this Saturday here at home.
Northwest throwing.
Part of a couple of games here at home. That'll be their third game at home before traveling to Talawanda. Opportunity coming for the Knights. Cleared out of bounds, and Jelani Jones able to intercept. Clears it up the far touchline, intercepted. Whites puts it on the foot and firing one, but it was blocked down in the box by Mount Healthy. Diplin Rob will pick it up and start to move it forward, but Northwest intercepts, and that pass blocked down and some space for Mount Healthy, but the pass went off the foot of Devin Brown. Mount Healthy trying to put on the Jets along that far touchline, intercepted. Knights will try to navigate some space. Trying to take a 2-0 lead into the locker room. This ball sent into the box, cleared out. Owls can't catch a break as they try to clear every time it hits a Knights defender's foot. Another pass off the foot. Mount Healthy will chip it ahead. Onto the foot of Jackson Gehring. And this will roll out of bounds from Mount Healthy goal kick. A couple of Mount Healthy substitutions coming in from the far side. Knights season ended last year when they lost to Sycamore in the postseason 9-0. Their largest win this year coming 2 games ago when they beat Fairfield Local 10-0. Knights find themselves in 6th place in the conference. Nice tackle at the edge of the box by Mount Healthy.
Northwest Sterling.
Keenan Akoff checking in for the Knights.
Northwest, number 15, Kenyon Akoff.
So Coach Morgan using his substitutions to his advantage. No substitution limit at the high school level as this ball pops up into the arms of Charles Gibson. Mount Healthy on the counterattack. Goalie well out of his box, but right at the edge of it, he scoops it up, and Austin Tom booms one. He's probably averaging 50 yards or close to it on goal kicks. Down to the final 5.5 minutes to the half. Northwest leads 1-0. Little shake and bake. Firing this one right on target. Right at the edge of the bar was Charles Gibson. And then that kick was shanked. Mount Healthy tries to keep it in, can't do so, off the foot of number 19.
Northwest Sterling.
Knights will throw it in at the 45. Mount Healthy content to just go into the locker room 1-0.
Foul in Northwest, free kick, Mount Healthy.
Knights call for the foul. It's a free kick from the 34. Brennan Gehring. Now Whites has it. Turns the corner. Intercepted. Tons of space for Mount Healthy. Couldn't connect with their teammate. Headed down by Devon Brown. A little chip and chase. Mount Healthy going to chip this one ahead. Right onto the foot and fired it over the crossbar. A near opportunity with just under 4 minutes to play in the half. Mount Healthy had a near opportunity. And each team has had opportunities given to them right inside the box. Neither team able to capitalize, but the Knights did capitalize on their first goal with 25 minutes to play in the half. By the way, Austin Tom, according to MaxPreps.com, the #1 goalkeeper in the state. Deep in the offensive third, the Knights are working. Clock in the favor of, I'd say, both teams right now as they look to get to the locker room. Mount Healthy probably would be content to head to the break down just a goal. Knights would love to tack on another one, but Mount Healthy almost just nearly tied it. This pass on target, kept in, sent into the middle. Sliding play by I think number 11 for Mount Healthy, Jordan Sanders.
Throw in Mount Healthy.
Owls will throw it in deep in the offensive third. 2.5 to play to the half. Mount Healthy in a dangerous spot, clears it. Devon Brown picks it up. Brennan Garing had it on his foot, lost it. Mount Healthy chipping this one ahead. Headed down by Winston Jones. Good defensive tackle by Jose Rivera Leboy for Mount Healthy. It's a young team. Tyler Myers told me in the pregame. It's a very young team. They have to communicate better. That was one of the keys.
Mount Healthy throwing.
Owls will throw it in. Trying to carry some momentum with just 90 seconds to play in the half.
Northwest throwing.
So right after the Owls had a throw in, they cough it up. Knights will throw it in. Trying to shimmy through two defenders. White's a little shake and bake.
One minute.
Knights able to keep it in their part, firing a shot on target, off target.
Low kick, Mount Healthy.
Near opportunities coming at either end. Closing in on the final half minute of the half. He's number one in the state in saves according to Max Preps, just to confer that stat on Austin Tom.
10, 9,
Final seconds
7,
waning off the clock here in the first half.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The siren sounds at Northwest High School. 40 minutes
Halftime score,
in the
Northwest
books.
1, Mount
We
Healthy
still have 40 minutes to
0.
play in this Southwestern Ohio Conference showdown. We'll step aside only for 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll get you ready for the second half. This is soccer on Waycross TV. Back at Northwest High School, the Knights and Owls getting set to start the second half with Northwest leading 1-0. Still 40 minutes of soccer to be played, and we'll turn the lights off for the night. We'll turn them back on tomorrow night for homecoming as the Knights will welcome Little Miami to town. Knights will start with possession to start half number 2, trying to pick up their third win on the campaign. Meanwhile, Mount Healthy trying to get their second win, 1-9-0. Or the Owls, the Knights 2-7-0. Both teams playing a 4-4-2 formation as we get ready to start half number 2. Kyle Evans and Waycross TV from Northwest High School. It's chipped right into the goalkeeping coach's hands. It'll be a Mount Healthy throw-in right in front of him. Owls will fire it in. In that first half, Northwest dominating possession. Mount Healthy didn't have the ball in the Northwest side of the pitch for maybe 10, 15 minutes, if that. But the Knights dominated the first half and got some opportunities. A near breakaway 2-on-1 goal was denied. Could have made it 2-0 Northwest. Owls throw in along the far touchline, and then a chip shot goal right in front of Austin Tom, and the Owls chipped it over the goal. What could have tied it, but You do play 2 halves for a reason. Owls will throw it in and start their race ahead. Chipping this one into the middle, nobody home, and scooped up by Austin Tom. Austin Tom puts a leg into that one, intercepted by Jordan Burnett. Mount Healthy chips it ahead. Owls were onside. A lot of contact, and they're going to call it on Mount Healthy.
Foul on Mount Healthy, free kick, Northwest.
Everyone chasing Talawanda here in the Southwestern Ohio Conference. Followed by Ross and Little Miami, Edgewood, Harrison, Northwest. Harrison, Northwest, and Mount Healthy, the only teams that have yet to pick up a win in conference play. Battle continues through the midfield. And a Mount Healthy Owl taken to the ground.
Northwest, free kick, Mount Healthy.
Diplin Raw looks like he's the injured player. Did go down in the first half, and he's back to his feet and seems to be okay.
Practicing his FIFA move.
Owls chip this one ahead. Northwest able to track it down and start to move it forward. Little chip up to number 13, Christopher Pavon. That ball's going to roll out of bounds along the near touchline. Northwest throw in upcoming. Only other game tonight in men's action, Little Miami is over at Ross. And then, of course, Saturday, Colerain here. Knights putting on the Jets. Shifting their way through the midfield. Nobody back, and they'll chip it ahead. Well played by Mount Healthy defensively. Owls will throw it in. I think it was number 14, Jaglani Jones. He was able to get that sliding tackle. Knights working it in the box. It rolls out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick.
Corner kick, Northwest.
First corner kick of the second half for Northwest, and a dangerous opportunity for the Knights to go up 2-0. Mount Healthy looking for a major clear. Ball sent into the box. Headed up. Northwest settles it down and continues to go to work. Chipped up, headed out by Mount Healthy Owl, and then chipped ahead. And the speed of number 4, Devon Brown, trying to track it down. Now the midfield here in the second half, at least in the first 5 or so minutes, starting to open up for either team. Andrew Smith challenging into the box. Smith out to the corner of the box, and Mount Healthy clears. Owls doing a great job defensively here in the second half, at least here in the early 6+ minutes or so. And Northwest doing an even better job trying to attack it. Knights working along the near touchline as they pass it around. Out to midfield. Intercepted by Cameron Wise. As the ball ping-pongs back and forth between the 40 and 50-yard line. DeWash Marger has it. Chips it ahead. A lot of contact. And a foul on Mount Healthy. Absolutely just shoved the Northwest Knight player to the ground.
So he's back to his feet. Free kick coming up for Northwest. A couple of scores from around the league this week. Harrison beating South Dearborn 3-0. Little Miami over Clinton Massey 9-0. Lawrenceburg and Ross tied. All those were finals from Monday. Wednesday night, Talawanda 3-1 over Edgewood. Franklin County beating Harrison 1-0. And of course, we just told you a couple of minutes ago, Little Miami and Ross doing battle tonight.
Throw in Northwest.
Knights throw in deep. And the Owls offensive third. Maybe about 10 or so yards from the offensive third. Whistle from Stan Gavan. And the offside flag went up.
Free kick, Mount Healthy.
Both teams in the second half, the speed of the game starting to pick up. Owls and Knights, Southwestern Ohio Conference showdown on the pitch. They'll do it tomorrow night on the gridiron, not these same two teams, but ball ping-ponging around and an emergency clearance. Settled down. Brennan Gehring has it. Now Simon Coffey trying to navigate through heavy Owl traffic. That shot blocked. Coach wanted a handball, won't get it. Coach Morgan screaming at the officials to make a call. Of course, there is only 2 officials tonight, normally 3. Firing a shot that may have been a little closer than I thought it was, but missed the target, and
Goal kick, Mount Healthy.
the Owls will kick it away. Just about 8 minutes played here in the second half. Northwest on top 1-0. Gorgeous, beautiful night for soccer here in the tri-state area. Can't believe tomorrow night will be week 6 of the football season. Pretty incredible to think that we're already past the halfway point. This into the box. A couple of Mount Healthy Owls trying to get it out of their defensive zone. A shot on target and a good save.
Nice save by the Mount Healthy goalie.
Charles Gibson makes the save. Mount Healthy trying to find the empty field. Aaron Strauss intercepts, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Mount Healthy. Isaiah Wetz waiting to come in on the Northwest sideline. This ball goes sailing out of bounds.
Mount Healthy throwing.
Owls will quickly throw it ahead.
Into the game for Northwest, number 10, Isaac Whites.
Isaac Whites will check in. Number 2, Brennan Guerin will check
Northwest
out. Just under 30 minutes to play in regulation. Northwest leading 1-0. Spinning attempt by Aaron Strauss for Northwest. Ball's going to roll along the far touchline and was able to stay in.
Northwest throwing.
Ball rolled over the touchline on the far side, about 10 or so yards away from the Mount Healthy bench. This ball cleared out.
Throw in Northwest.
Almost like Mount Healthy's just clearing it out of bounds. It's an emergency clearance, and Then they're able to get back to their feet and get set defensively. Mount Healthy trying to get it to the other side of the pitch. Ricocheted off a Knights defender. And the speed of Jordan Burnett. Simon Coffey, far side. Headed down by the Owls. Chipped back to the 50-yard line. Devon Brown chips it ahead. The race is on. Joshua Calais trying to track it down. Kicked out of bounds. Throw-in should be going to be a throw-in for Northwest. Long throw-in into the box, cleared. Out of harm's way. Shot on target. Missed it wide. Corner kick coming for Northwest.
Corner kick, Northwest.
Stan Gavan signals corner kick. Simon Coffey will deliver it in from the near side. Sent in, headed away, up in the air. Mount Healthy, tons of space to play with. Coughs it right back up, and this ball goes sailing up into the air and out of play.
Northwest throwing.
Knights will throw it in. Nicholas Harper sends it in to number 20, Jordan Burnett. And a long clear back to the 30-yard line. Austin Tom out to send it ahead about 15 or 20 yards. About 26 minutes to play here in regulation. Northwest really applying the pressure. This off the head of Devon Brown. Trying to settle it back to the ground. It's controlled by Jose Rivera Laboy. And a late whistle from the official on the far side. It'll be a free kick for the Owls. Number 12 will deliver the free kick. Daryl Jamies sent ahead, headed down. Chipped by DeWash Marger. Tumbers, little somersault, and then ball's going to go out of bounds.
Goal kick, Northwest.
For another goal kick as number 2, Brennan
Northwest.
Garing checking back in.
Number 2, Brennan Gary.
About 25 minutes left in regulation. It's been a physical contest. And the midfield play here in the second half starting to open up, but an early first half goal in the 25th minute has lifted the home team to a 1-0 advantage.
Mount Healthy throwing.
So one of these teams will get the monkey off their back tonight, and that means they'll pick up their first conference win of the 2017 season. The loser will go to 0-4 in the conference. Mount Healthy still has 2 conference games to play.
Free kick, Mount Healthy.
And Northwest also has 2 conference games left. Those will be at Harrison and at Talawanda. Not too far along from now, we'll start the seeding process for the upcoming tournament. All the teams do make it in the sport of soccer as well as the sport of basketball. This chip in well off target to the left of the goal as number 8, junior in Guessman, checking back in for the Knights.
Number 8, Junior Magasan.
Now he's playing it along the far touchline. Cleared right into the Mount Healthy bench.
Mount Healthy throwing.
Northwest picking off that pass, sends it ahead to number 6. Andrew Smith lost it. Headed down by Brennan Gehring. Defensive block by the Owls. They'll chip it ahead. Almost got him. With a very, very high leg. Offside flag is up.
Offside, Northwest, free kick, Mount Healthy.
Well, all the action coming in the first half. Northwest got a goal, got their goal in the first half. A 2-on-1 breakaway negated by the Mount Healthy goalie, Charles Gibson. And then a chip shot missed at the other end from Mount Healthy. Late in the half could have tied it. So we stand at 1-0 in favor of the home team. Daryl Jamez lost it. Both teams not doing such a good job of controlling the ball here in the second half. Off the feet of number 11. The speed's on. Joshua Calais. Gonna watch this one roll out of bounds.
Northwest throwing.
Nicholas Harper fires it in. He's a senior. Fired a shot, blocked. Again he fires. Blocked out of bounds.
Goal kick, Mount Healthy.
Opportunities coming as Rico Crosby checks in for the game.
18, Rico Crosby, number 21, Jackson Gehring.
Jackson Gehring also checking in for Northwest. Al's trying to settle this ball down. Deploy Ra. Settles and a shot over the top of the crossbar.
Goal kick, Mount Healthy.
Yes.
So a yellow card has been issued to the Northwest. One of the Northwest coaches, I think it is the goalie coach. So back to action. Enough barking from the Northwest bench. You would assume that the car would settle coach down a little bit. Owls will throw it in. Just in front of the bench and right before Jose Rivera Leboy throws it in. Stan Gavan signals, hey, let's go back about 10 yards. So a throw in from about the 32. No one's really possessed the ball here in the second half, kind of back and forth passing here in the second half. Ball rolls out of bounds. Northwest throws it in. Quickly fires it ahead. Into the box, shakes and bakes. Goalie's out, fired, and he cleared it out of harm's way. Just about 18 minutes left here in the second half. Kyle Evans and Waycross TV from gorgeous Northwest High School. The horn initially went off. No fire. Knights on the counterattack. Defensively, Mount Healthy trying to move the ball. Devon Brown intercepts. Crosses over the far touchline. It'll be a Mount Healthy throw-in. Still plenty of time for Mount Healthy to get a late equalizer. Still a lot of time in this game, over 17 minutes. And counting. That shot blocked, picked up, and the Knights are running with it. Trying to track him down is Jose Rivera. Owls awarded the throw-in. Threw it in. Went about 10 yards with the ball and then lost it right back to Northwest. Andrew Smith tracks the ball down, sends it into the middle. Another opportunity for Northwest. Firing a shot. Missed it wide. So a near opportunity for Northwest, and I think a corner kick is going to come out of this. Corner kick coming for Northwest. Into the box. Cleared out. Slides it over to Andrew Smith. Trying to shake and bake. Couple Owls closing in on him. Simon Coffey had his shot blocked. Near opportunity as a couple of players collide. A shot on target and in! A Northwest goal ups their advantage to 2-0.
Same catchphrase I said last time.
So with just under 16 minutes to play, the Knights So the Knights feeling comfortable, up 2-0 with over 15 and a half minutes to play. Mount Healthy, on the other hand, not feeling so comfortable. Free kick to come. Devon Brown will service it in. Correction, Jackson Garing puts his leg into it. Mount Healthy tries to settle it down. Chips it ahead. Devon Brown getting to the ball first. And then chipped back in by Brennan Garing. Brian Jordan has possession in the box, fires the shot on target, and a goal saved by Charles Gibson. Northwest could near be up 3-0, 4-0 in this game. Opportunities practically given to the Knights by Mount Healthy. And you can see the Mount Healthy Owls getting tired. This ball sent ahead. Austin Tom, well out of his box to keep it in play. Nicholas Harper slides it over to Jackson Gehring. Gehring has it. Scans the field for an option. Chips it ahead. Andrew Smith trying to track it down. Knocked out of bounds by number 17, Jordan White. Offensive deep in the offensive third. Another throw in for the Northwest Knights as we wind down play to the final 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Jackson Gehring throws it in. Simon Coffey chips it over. Tried to head it in and chipped in. Another goal by Northwest, and it's 3-0. Well, we mentioned just a couple of minutes ago that the Knights could have a 3 or 4 goal lead. Fatigue starting to show from the Mount Healthy side of things, and Tyler Myers running out of strategy, and I think the Owls might be running out of gas with 13 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in Knights territory. Intercepted again. Mount Healthy has to get back defensively. Andrew Smith at the edge of the box. Tracked down by number 9 as he goes tumbling to the ground. Corner kick coming for Northwest. You can get this yell out the window. Corner kick, Northwest.
I missed my golden throw here.
It'll come from the far side. 12 and a half to play.
Save up the 1 minute.
And off the corner kick, it's another goal. 3 goals in a span of less than 2 minutes in Northwest, starting to blow it out. It's 4-0. A gorgeous set piece. And the Knights are rewarded with their 4th goal tonight. They scored 10 2 games ago against Fairfield Local. They're 6 away from that with only 12 and a half minutes to play, and Northwest really starting to put on the pressure, but the fatigue of Mount Healthy showing extremely. Continuing to battle for through the midfield. Slides it over to Simon Coffey. Coffey chips it ahead. Isaac Whites chips it back to midfield and onto the foot of a Mount Healthy Owl. Fancy footwork is not rewarded. It's intercepted by Nicholas Harper. Ball pinballs back to the 50-yard line. Shouldered forward by number 18, Rico Crosby. Now Whites trying to shake off 2 Owls. Slides it up the far sideline. Northwest able to keep it in. They're at the edge of the box. And a good defensive tackle by Christian Rise for Mount Healthy. A couple of substitutions as Bryce Baldick and number 15, Kenyon Akoff, check back in for Coach Morgan's squad. Simon Coffey and Brennan Gehring will head over to the bench. Well, the Monkey is about 11 minutes away from getting off Northwest Knights' back. It's been on there all season long in conference play. Unfortunately, the Monkey will continue to cling to the Mount Healthy Owls. Another throw in. Deep in the offensive third, Isaiah Whites. And a yellow card issued to Mount Healthy's number 2, Jose Rivera.
Yeah, they're doing Red Cross TV.
That's number 12.
Correction, number 12, Daryl Jamez. This into the box, headed down. Another opportunity as they try to chip it ahead and clear it. Mayhem in the box. Out at the edge. A shot on target, blocked down in front yet again. It'll roll out of bounds. That's the second or third yellow card issued tonight from our far linesman. This one off the set throw-in, bounces out of bounds. It'll be another corner kick for Northwest. They've already piled up 4 goals as we dip under 9.5 minutes to play in regulation time. Corner kick coming from the far side. Service into the box. Headed just wide. But a good opportunity as Aaron Strauss checks in, as well as number 20, Jordan Burnett, back in for the Knights. Eight and a half to play in regulation. Knights trying to stab for that 5th goal. At the edge of the box, weaving through traffic, a lot of contact. A couple of Owls closing in. Another shot blocked and cleared out of harm's way. Well, it might not be pretty, but the Knights have stabbed the Owls tonight. 4 to a tune of 4-0. But give credit to Mount Healthy and Tyler Meyer and his coaching staff. These kids come out to practice each and every day extremely hard. Coach is screaming for an offside. This chipped into the box, intercepted, and cleared back, shouldered down by Northwest Knight. Chipped ahead, off of number 21, Jordan Burnett. Devon Brown wheels to the outside, sends it to Burnett. Taken down at the 49-yard line. I think, again, that's number 5. And it is. He's been taken down 3 times tonight. But number 21 for Northwest, Jackson Garing, he's a pretty big boy. Throw-in will come back at the 21-yard line. 6.5. Coming up on 6.5 to play in regulation time. The Knights have a 4-0 advantage. Waycross TV will be right back here tomorrow night for homecoming, when Little Miami rolls to town. Looking forward to being on the call with my partner in crime, Jake Williams. So we'll bring you all the action tomorrow night. Foul on the far side of the field. Be a free kick for the Owls. Free kick coming for the Owls. Still 5.5 minutes left for Mount Healthy to try to find a goal. Service coming in, headed and right on target. Austin Tom doing a fantastic job tonight for the Northwest Knights. Substitutions are coming for Northwest, including senior goalkeeper Andrew Lamont, and he will come in. Austin Tom will head off to the bench. So Andrew Lamont will check in for Northwest, and he'll get about 4.5 minutes of playing time. Up next for Northwest, they'll take on the Cardinals of Coleraine this Saturday. Garing has it, slides it over to Jordan Burnett. Knocked out of bounds, corner kick coming for Northwest. Meanwhile, Mount Healthy will get set to take on Harrison Thursday, September 5th at 7 o'clock. So quite a few off days between now and their next game, almost a week. Service into the box, headed down. Chipped ahead. The race is on. It'll slide over to Aaron Schaus, who will pick it up. Fires it into the empty space. Mount Healthy trying to track it down. Owls scratching for a goal with 3.5 minutes to play. Chipped ahead, offside flag went up. Northwestern content to just let some time run off the clock as the ball rolls out of bounds. Far touchline, throw in upcoming for Mount Healthy. Owls will drop to 1-10-0. Northwest will improve to 3-7-0. Opportunity and a fantastic save by Andrew Lamont. Only came in to play 4.5 minutes, but he was challenged right there at the edge of the box. Free kick upcoming. Northwest plays it quickly. Ball bounces around off Isaiah Shields. Into the corner. Challenged by Mount Healthy. Blocked again into the box. Third time. Settled down and intercepted. Mount Healthy can start it ahead. Plenty of empty space. Intercepted momentarily, trying to clear it was Jackson Garing. Throwing upcoming for the Knights with just over 90 seconds to play. Chested down by Bryce Baldick. Aaron Schaus tried to get it in. Knights will throw it in. Baldick will deliver the throw deep down the near side. As we approach the final minute 10 of regulation, Northwest going to pick up a home win. Continuing to challenge, drops it off, and then that shot misfired by Jordan Burnett as we dip under the final minute here in regulation time. Knights will get ready for Coleraine. Mount Healthy will get ready for Harrison. Both teams will go back to the drawing board, take some time to fix some mistakes. as Charles Gibson was hesitating to put the ball back into play. Throw-in coming for the Owls. Final 13 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Chip
5,
back.
4,
Chested down.
3, 2, 1.
Siren on cue. Will lock it up, and the Northwest Knights
So tonight,
get a 4-0 advantage as they blank the Mount Healthy Owls here on their home pitch. Both teams will go through the handshake lines, and that'll wrap things up. For our entire Waycross crew and our producer, Tony Suarez, Sky 11 saying so long and good night from Northwest High School. The Knights victorious 4-0 over Mount Healthy.